What is up, guys? General Skywalker's kit has just been revealed, and I haven't even completely read through all of it yet. I was that exciting. Dagger and I were working on a mod video. We said, nope, we're doing the mod video tomorrow. We're going to talk about General Skywalker's kit right now. All the guys, listen, it was so funny. We were filming. It's like, General Skywalker's kit just dropped. It's like, what are you talking about? It just dropped. It was like, it was awesome. So we're going to look at and read through General Skywalker's kit here as well. And General Skywalker, alignment light. Categories light side, attacker, leader, 501st Galactic Republic, Jedi, fierce Jedi attacker who protects his battalion at all costs. His basic ability has a Zeta. I'm backing up from the mic as I'm yelling here. It has a Zeta. It's called Furious Slash. Final text Zeta, deal physical damage to target enemy. This attack can't be evaded and ignores defense. If this is the first ability General Skywalker uses during his turn, he immediately uses the special ability Telekinesis if able. Telekinesis, deal physical damage to target enemy. If possible, this attack will critically hit enemies with armor shred. If the target enemy is dazed, reduce General Skywalker ability cooldown by 1. This attack ignores defense. Okay, what do you think about that ability there?
It's a Zeta on his basic.
That's as simple as it gets. It's a Zeta on his basic.
Okay, so as always, and I know we talked about this with the HK. Oh, this is a harkening all the way back. We talked about this with the HK and Darkside Bastila reworks.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the Zeta gives.
Oh, it doesn't state that, does it?
No.
Do you think maybe if the target enemy is dazed, it will reduce his ability cooldowns?
I think it's either the cooldown or it's the telekinesis. My guess is they're going to make you Zeta it for the telekinesis because that makes it worth the Zeta.
Yes.
I don't think the cooldown is worth the Zeta.
Agreed.
Well, I say that now, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is, yes, okay. Special 1, Sundering Strike, has a cooldown of 3. Final text, deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict armor shred. If they are dazed, this attack deals double damage. Okay, daze is going to be important. If this is the first ability General Skywalker uses during his turn, reset Force Grip's cooldown. Okay? So no Zeta on this ability.
Wait, he has an ability without a Zeta?
Yes. His special one, Sundering Strike. Yes.
That was sarcasm. I'm glad you caught it.
Okay. Wow. Talk about being dense.
It's okay.
Okay. Special 2, Force Grip. Final text, deal physical damage to all enemies and daze them for 2 turns. Okay, so this is going to be involving, maybe you want to come out using this ability to get the daze. If possible, this attack will critically hit enemies with armor shred. If this is the first ability General Skywalker uses during his turn, reset Sundering Strike's cooldown. Okay, so this attack will deal double damage because you can use it back to back if he uses it first.
So this is just looking at this, though. It looks like you might not even use the basic too often.
That's what I was saying. It
depends on how powerful. It depends on how powerful his basic is, but it looks like you can just use Sundering. You can just rotate Sundering Strike and Force Grip.
Or yeah, you'd use Force Grip first, then you'd go to Sundering Strike because you want him dazed first, and then you go to that. Wow. Okay. Leader, General of the 501st. All units can't be revived. So is that speaking about all units on the battlefield or just the enemies? Okay, all units on the battlefield can't be revived. All 501st allies have plus 50% critical damage. When an enemy gains a buff, all 501st allies gain plus 2% offense stacking until the end of the encounter. So we're talking against Jedi Knight Revan teams. When they gain all those buffs, it ain't working very well. Okay? While there are other active 501st allies, General Skywalker can't drop below 100% health, advances if he has 100% protection, and takes cover if he has 0% protection at the end of every turn. Removes all other status effects when he takes cover, leaves cover, and takes a bonus turn when all other 501st allies are defeated. He can't drop below 100% health unless he's the last person on the field. Am I reading that correctly?
Yeah, also notice that he either covers or advances every single turn. Not his turn.
Yes. Because, so what advance and cover does, advance taunt, which can't be dispelled or prevented. Other 501st allies can't lose health. Cover, can't be targeted. Immune to damage and status effects. Speed set to 0. Recover 10% protection and turn meter at the end of every turn, which can't be prevented. Whew.
This ability is stupid. This leadership is stupid. Okay, I will say this. I will say that the one saving grace to this leadership is that it, outside of the first clause, which is okay, and I'm not saying the leadership that he gives is bad. I'm just saying, like, the saving grace of this is that he's not, like, keyword souping up the entire 501st. It's just, he exists, so few.
Yes.
Right? Like, at least that's in his leadership.
Yes.
Yeah. Man.
So if he has, and again, guys, we're reading this, but we're going to actually have to practice with it in game and see how it works to be able to determine exactly how it is.
Damage immunity, CP, specs. So actually, in an entire turn cycle, if everyone's alive, he will regain taunt.
Yes.
Because after every single turn, he'll gain 10% protection.
Yep.
And 10% turn meter. So that'll be 100% turn meter after 10 turns and 100% protection. So every cycle, he's going to recover all his protection, assuming that there's only 10 characters on the battlefield.
Yes.
Man, if there's GBAs and TB, man, boy howdy, does this get stupid.
Wow. Okay, we'll again, but when we unlock the character,
we'll unpack the leadership once we start, like, understanding the kit more. Yeah.
Yes. Now we'll go to Unique 1, the Chosen One, which has a Zeta, of course. General Skywalker uses an additional ability during his turn. Whenever General Skywalker critically hits an enemy during his turn, increase their cooldowns by 1, excluding raid bosses, which can't be resisted. This is going to prevent Malik from using his Drain Life at all times? Wow. Okay. If he is critically hit, General Skywalker dispels all debuffs on himself. Enemies attacking out of turn can't critically hit. If the target enemy has no protection when General Skywalker uses an ability, reduce their current max health by 20% for the rest of the battle, stacking, excluding raid bosses, which can't be resisted. Okay.
I don't understand. This may be going over my head, but I don't understand that last clause. If the target enemy had no protection when he uses an ability, reduce their current max health by 20% for the rest of the battle, stacking, excluding raid bosses. I'm trying to think, like, where
it's
that would
anti-nest.
Oh. No, that's if they had no protection. Nest always has protection.
Oh, okay. That's right. If the target enemy has no protection when General Skywalker uses an ability, reduce their current max health by 20%.
Is this future-proofing him? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Does this, like...
Because what characters usually don't have any protection?
B1. Right?
Yeah, but that's...
He doesn't have max health. His max health is 1.
Yeah. That's something we'll read more into, and it might be against another character. We'll go to Unique 2 Hero with No Fear. Final text Zeta. At the start of battle, General Skywalker gains 25% defense, 15% max protection, and 25% tenacity for each other 501st ally until all 501st allies are defeated. So tenacity isn't going to be a very important mod set on him because he'll be gaining 125% tenacity. If all allies are 501st...
No, it's 100. It's each other ally. But
okay,
I understand
excluding himself. Okay, yes, sorry. If all allies are 501st at the start of the battle, General Skywalker gains the following: 100% counter chance and 50% critical chance. When all other allies are defeated, General Skywalker can't be critically hit and gains 35% turn meter after every enemy turn.
Go read his basic again.
Okay, I'm going to read his basic. Deal physical damage to target enemy. This attack can't be evaded and ignores defense. If this is the first ability General Skywalker uses during his turn, he immediately uses the special ability Telekinesis if able. Telekinesis, deal physical damage to target enemy. If possible, this attack will critically hit enemies with Armor Shred. If the target enemy is dazed, reduce General Skywalker's ability cooldown by 1. This attack ignores defense.
At least Telekinesis says during his turn, because he's going to be using that basic. every
Yes.
time you hit him.
Holy cow. Okay, this is one of the kits that has come out that I still can't completely understand until we see it work. I mean, we can see it in text here, but basically they said, hey, you know Darth Malik, how powerful he is? Let's take that times 10. Don't you think?
Well, okay. I'm trying to be
Devil's advocate here.
no, not even like devil's advocate.
Mm-hmm.
His kid is very him-centric.
Yep.
Right?
It's yes.
So that is a huge bonus. This might be one of the best individual kits in the game, if not the best individual kit. Like all the stuff he does for himself.
Yes. Understand completely.
I'm not saying he's unbeatable or whatever. I'm just saying like
that's what's going to be interesting.
At least his kit appears to be pretty self-contained.
Yeah, it's not okay, I'm going to give 100% critical damage, critical chance, and defense to every other 501st character.
Did you see critical damage up anywhere?
Yes, on his leadership ability. Oh, wait, no, that's just plus 50% critical damage. So we're looking for critical, if he gives critical damage up?
Yeah,
as a buff?
Echo references critical damage up in his kit.
Well, is there another character that might get a rework too? I'm reading through it again here quickly to see if we get critical damage up.
This means that this is not the last tune for this team.
So who would it replace then? Or what other team would you replace? Or character would you replace?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
Mm-hmm.
Echo literally has an Omega that references crit damage up. And they said in the dev Q&A that they were working on a character with it or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or they said something like funny, don't you think, or something, right? Like they were implying that there's going to be a character coming out that's going to give crit damage up.
Yes. Maybe
that's not him.
No, it's not him. Maybe one of the other four get a rework somewhat in a small way. Maybe
we talked about this before. I think this is meant to be a short-term meta because it's going to bridge to episode 9, and I think it's going to get revisited in the spring. That was my assumption on this meta.
And the reason he's saying that, guys, is because in the spring is when the Clone Wars TV series comes out again. So that's why he's saying it'll be revisited then.
Yes. Man.
Okay, guys, that's the kit right there. For the purposes of keeping this video kind of short and not us having our mouths drop, we're going to end it here pretty soon. But expect many more videos to come about this and our mod series as well. Dagger, any last thoughts?
This kit's stupid.
Stupid good.
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it's stupid.
Guys, that's all for right now. Stay tuned for other videos. Please leave comments in the comment section with what you think. Subscribe, like, share, all of the above. Otherwise, have a great day.